Here are 5 books that every career coach should read. If you are a career coach and you want to build a business that is profitable, impactful, and scalable, these books are a shortcut to that goal. And if we have not yet met, my name is Daniel Botero. I am the founder of Opni, and I work with career coaches and helping them build a profitable, scalable, and impactful career coaching business. And this is coming from someone who's been there, done that. And for the last 15 years, I've averaged reading about 3 books a month. That's 1 audiobook and 2 physical copies or Kindle books every single month. And out of the 500 plus books I've ever read, if I were to have to give you 5 books that you need to read to be able to shortcut your journey to building a multiple 6-figure, 7-figure career coaching business that is not just profitable, but is also scalable, which means it can work without you, and that it's impactful and helping a lot of job seekers, then these books are going to be it. And so let me walk you through in order of where you should start to where you should finish and why I think these books will be a game changer for your business. So the first book that I would actually start is $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. Now, this is a book which is step-by-step on how to build an offer that is so hard for your clients to say no to. They'll actually feel dumb saying no to, because if you can make an offer so good for them, then you're going to close more clients. And if you have a good business, your business helps your clients, then you're doing them a disservice by not helping more people. And so having a strong offer is going to double your, if not triple, if not quadruple your leads. And for me, when I had this book and I packaged everything that I was already doing before and made it into the framework that this book talks about, it doubled my sales in a matter of a couple of months. It was massive to my business because it allowed me to be organized in the way that I communicated, the value that I provided for the client. And therefore, we doubled the amount of people that were joining our discovery/sales calls that were actually joining the program because we made it so good. We took away some of the risk. We increased the likelihood of success in their eyes. And because of that, they joined our program more, which more than doubled our business, just this book alone. Now, this doesn't solve the next problem. This solves one problem, but it doesn't solve the problem of how do I get more leads? How do I get more traffic? How do I get more people that I can then sell my offer to, which then goes into the sequel of $100 Million Offers, which is $100 Million Leads by Mr. Alex Hormozi himself. And this is a relatively new book, and we are now implementing this. This YouTube channel is part of us executing this leads program. But I can tell you again, Alex Hormozi is a master at communicating complex marketing topics into very simple topics that me and you can execute. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know about you. I didn't go to Harvard. I don't have a 4.0 GPA. I am not a genius. And even though I think I'm smart, I do believe that this business is challenging. And I want to learn from people who've been there, done that, and make it simple for you to learn. So this is the second book that I would have you read so that you can start getting more and more leads. Now, if you start doing this successful, whether you do it because of this book, of you already have a really good marketing system, you're like, Daniel, I have a marketing background, I have a really good social media platform following, I have the leads, then what you're going to encounter is going to be more operational issues, right? And that is kind of like the first challenge that you're going to have as a career coach, if you haven't gone there, is how do I get clients? And now when you have clients, is how do I operate the operational client success side of the business? And this is where book number 3 comes in, which is called Traction. And this book, Traction, by Gino Wickman, is, I would say, the Bible, the playbook, the step-by-step guide to building the operational side of a business. And look, if you want a business that's scalable, that is profitable and impactful, that it generates predictable results, you need processes, you need systems. And if you think about what McDonald's or Burger King or PepsiCo or Walmart or Publix or Google or any of this Fortune 500, 100 companies do, is they have really good systems and processes in place that generates predictable results. If I can tell you that I learned anything, which I learned a lot, by the way, at PepsiCo in my 6 years of corporate experience, is how well documented processes PepsiCo had. So no matter who they hired for route sales representative, for a district manager, for a client success manager, for a director, whatever role there were systems and processes that allow to generate predictable results so that no matter if you're in Alaska or in Orlando, you will be able to still run a very smooth business. And I think one of the biggest challenges and opportunities that we have as entrepreneurs is that we have all these ideas in our mind, but we do a terrible job at putting the processes in place so that when we start hiring, people can duplicate, people can mimic, and people can do the job that we're doing. And if we think that we're the only ones that can do this, we're doing it wrong, and you're not able to actually build a scalable business. Which is why I am such a big fan of this book, because this book teaches you the EOS, which stands for Entrepreneurship Operating Systems, that you need to be able to build a scalable and really profitable business. And this is why I recommend this book to read. And it's probably third in the list. It should be first, really impactful book. But the reason why I put it third is because you need the leads and the clients to be able to then focus on operations. Because if you don't know where your next dollar is going to come from, you're not going to be able to worry and on executing this strategy. So if you are at a point in your business where you're getting repeating business, whether you have a really good marketing funnel, whether because you have the followers on LinkedIn, whether because you have good referral systems, maybe because you have a lot of visibility, and you're saying, Daniel, I'm just stuck at how do I hire my first person? How do I build more of a long-term goal? How do I go from a self-employed career coach to actually a business owner career coach? Then this, my friends, is the book that you need to start reading and executing word by word. This, in fact, is the book that I have every manager in my company read. This is, in fact, every book that I give to all my clients last Christmas or holidays, whatever you celebrate, because it is such an amazing playbook, and it's how we run our company. From the way we set goals, from the way we set our weekly meetings, from the ones we do our one-on-ones, from the hiring, it's all because of the influence of this book. Now, once you've implemented this and you've implemented the operations of this book and you implemented EOS, the next thing is, how do I become a better career coach? And here's what I would tell you. I am actually not going to give you any book recommendation on how to prepare your clients on resumes or interviewing and networking. I trust that you know your clients best. I trust that you are already a good coach, that you either have a really good background in recruiting, hiring manager, whatever your unique experience is to be able to help your clients. I trust that you have that. This is why all the books that I'm giving you are more on the business side of career coaching, because from my experience, that's where most career coaches struggled to be able to scale. It's on the business side, not on the delivering the service side. Now, with all that being said, one of the things that we do at Opni is that we as a company read one book a month. And because we read one book a month, that allows us to shape the culture, and that allows us, everyone in the company, to be on the same page and talk about what are the lessons of the book and how do we execute this in all departments, from marketing, from sales, from client success, from administration, from everything else, from HR, from finance, and so on. And one of the books that we read last year in 2023, which everyone in the company loved, was called Unreasonable Hospitality by Will Guerrera. This book, it's the story of Will and how he grew up working in hospitality and working at a restaurant. And he took this average good restaurant in New York City, which wasn't ranked, into the world's number one restaurant in the world. And what most fancy restaurants, think about Michelin star restaurants, do is that they focus on the kitchen, and the food has to be perfectly crafted, all of that. And that's still true. But what Will said, hey, the front of the house is just as important as the back of the house. Yes, we need the kitchen to be pristine, perfect, the food, the quality, all of that. But if the way we deliver the service, if we can go above and beyond for our clients, if we can do unreasonable hospitality, then we're going to be able to curate an experience that people will remember forever. And he talks a lot about that in this book. And I love this book, and I recommend this book because it's going to allow you to think outside the box and how do you deliver unreasonable hospitalities for your clients. How do you improve the communication from the lead generation standpoint, from the onboarding, from the way that you deliver the experience all the way into the exit when they get a job and you have a call where they're giving you a testimonial. How do you curate one-of-one experiences? So like an idea that I had with our team was like when someone gets a job, we have a budget of $50, an example, and we go to Amazon, and if we know that our client loves a particular book or a particular water bottle or whatever that is, we try to curate a gift that is one of one. Not everyone getting the same gift, but something that felt uniquely for that client that we've gotten to know through the last couple of months of working together. So again, when I tell you that everyone in our team loved this book, I'm not kidding. And so I recommend this book so that you can improve your client customer service and think about it from a different point of view. Now, the last book that I have for you, it's more on the strategy. After you understand the offer, after you understand how to get leads, after you understand the operational side with Traction, and now you're delivering amazing customer service, I want you to start thinking more strategic and saying, okay, how do I plan the next 5 moves? How do I start thinking of business as an infinite game and thinking about business like a chessboard and start planning the next 5 moves? This is why I recommend The Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David as the last book in this top 5 book list, because it's going to walk you through how to think through your next 5 moves in business, and you will walk away with a game plan. If you execute it, you're gonna walk away with a game plan. Look, as I wrap this up, if you notice there's a trend here, 4 out of the 5 of these books are actually more of read, execute types of books, except for Unreasonable Hospitality. And that's because to me, I love books that don't have a lot of fluff. I love books that are very actionable, applicable, that I can go and read it, use it, and then go chapter by chapter, read the chapter, execute it, read the chapter, execute it. And because those are the books that have really impacted my business throughout time. Now, there's amazing biographies, there's amazing books, like I just read the biography of Elon Musk by that's massive book. And those are great books, and those help you, increase the way you look at the world, your outlook, your optimism, your creativity. It helps you visualize that. But in terms of actionable things that you can do to improve your business, to take your career coaching business to the next level, that is going to allow you to build a business that's impacting more lives, that is scalable, that you can actually go take a 2-week vacation in Europe and the business still helps people get jobs and gets new people in, and that is profitable where you're actually making a living that everyone wins, then these books are going to help you do that and more. Now, if you want more help, we have launched a community called Career Coaches Community, right? Career Coaches Corner, where we want to get all career coaches together. Because here's the issue that I found is that career coaching is actually rare. And less than 20% of people are actually using a career coach. So to me, odds are that when you're talking to a prospect, when you're telling them about your program, odds are you're not even selling them against somebody else. You're selling them on why they should hire a coach, why they should hire you as a coach. You're not saying, hey, you should hire me versus hiring Daniel, because we're not competing. And because of that, I found that career coaching and business as a whole, we should have an abundance mindset, and we should think about collaborating versus competition. And this is why I'm super excited about the community that we've built at Career Coaches Corner, where we can have career coaches collaborating with each other, working together to elevating the career coaching industry. So if you are a career coach and you find value in this video and you want to be part of a larger community of career coaches, elevating career coaching, all working together towards helping building our career coaching business that's profitable, impactful, and scalable, then I want to invite you to be part of the community for free. Come be for the first 30 days, be a guest on the community for free. And I hope you enjoy and you get enough value to meet with like-minded career coaches that are looking to elevate career coaching, and that you find a home there so that you can grow your business. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. We also would love to hear in your comments, what would be your 6th book? What would be a book that you recommend I read, or a book that you recommend other career coaches read that has helped you in your business? Again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.